Hello, it's Kadisha. I'm back with another video. Oh my goodness, I can see my reflection again. Oh no, I'm aware. Hopefully it's not a distraction. But do not get bought. And I say this because, of course, I've been watching a movie. I think I'm about to take these off because, yeah, that's irritating me. I was watching, this TV show. It is actually a medical TV show. And they were basically trying to sell these medical devices to a hospital, but they give like the CEO so much money. I think it was called like Doctors for Dollars or something like that, Dollars for Doctors, something like that. I don't know if this is real or not, but anyway, it's an example. So yeah, so they were showing how much they were actually giving these doctors, and these doctors were basically vouching for these devices, and some of them knew like they weren't made in the US even though it said it was, and some of them didn't know. And so like the one, it ended up turning out for good. One person was like, their conscience was not really sitting well with them. They're like, this is not good, we're putting this inside of our patients. And others were just like, whatever, okay. And so I think that was really a eye-opener for me. And so of course I like to share and see someone else's eyes may be open. And of course this is in a different, it may not even be in your field, but it's just you could take it anywhere in any situation, and especially in our jobs. We have to make sure that we're doing things for the Lord and not getting bought to do something. Oh, I actually talked about this before. I sure did, because I was talking about a movie where this guy was offered it was like I say a foreman, but it was like a higher position. He was already working like a warehouse worker, and so he was going to get the position of working like be a higher, like a supervisor. But the person who was going to give him the position basically said like, yeah, I'm going to give you the position, but if I say that only so and so amount of boxes came in, like if 20 boxes came in, I'm gonna need you to write that 17 came in. And he was like, well, you can go, and think about it and come back and let me know if that's something that you could do. And so the guy came back and was like, well, unfortunately, I would really like the position, but that's not something I can do. I can't, tell a story, say that something came in and then write a smaller number. And then the guy was like, thank you, because I actually wanted someone to tell the truth, and so the job is yours. And it's been hard to actually find someone who would say like, no, I would not do that. So that was more so a trick. Yeah, that was a tricky one on that end, but other ones are not like that. They're really like trying to get you to do something bad for money. And so we have to make sure that, of course, and I've talked about this before, you get paid whatever you do, like make sure you get paid, but we have to make sure we have integrity and morals and not doing things for money, because the word says that for the love of money, is the root of all evil. So not money, but if we love money so much to the point that we would, lie, steal, I couldn't even get it out. My pastor said, lie, cheat, and steal, then no, that's not a good place. And so we want to make sure that we realize that money is a tool, and that money, we use money like we don't. What's the saying? I don't work for money, money works for me. And so once we have that mentality, then we're able to not get bought in any situation, because we realize like, no, not for money. I'm not going to sit here and do something just because of money. I'm doing something because I want to, and this is the passion that I have behind it, and I have integrity and morals. So this is just a little reminder. I think we all need to be refreshed upon that, because I believe we will be presented with opportunities where money will speak, or we will hear numbers, and it will make us start to do things that we probably wouldn't necessarily do. So we have to make sure that we get the lesson before, and start like praying like, Lord, if I do have opportunities like this, may my heart be turned unto you, because I want to always be pleasing unto you more than anything else. So thank you so much for watching. Like I always say, sa cambiar que quieres ver en otros. Until next time, bye.